Hello, my name is Amy Naylor. Thank you so much for being here. Somebody asked me recently in the comments of one of my previous videos how to play meditatively, or how to play in a way that is good for meditation. And I really like that question, and I think that it makes a really great topic for a video, so I want to explore that a little bit today. For me, when meditating, the goal is to get out of my brain and into my body, right? And into the physical space that I'm in, rather than in my head and all of my thoughts and judgments and all that kind of stuff. So when I'm playing the handpan in a way that is kind of getting me into that meditative state, if you like, I don't want to be playing anything too difficult, because that's going to require a lot of brain heavy work. I want to be playing something that for my skill level feels easy and feels comfortable, I think is a good word for it, because that will allow me to then just play that repetitively, whatever simple melody it is that I'm playing, and to breathe with it and to just listen and feel and observe and be aware of how my body is moving, how my actions are interacting with the handpan, the sounds that the handpan is creating, how those sounds are interacting with the space that I am in, and just kind of, being aware of all of that and experiencing it, rather than creating it, if you like, consciously with thoughts and techniques and all that kind of stuff. So that's the goal. There is an element of technique involved, because to get to that space you have to get to the point where your technique is good enough to create a really lovely sound, so that you don't have to think about it. Your body knows the techniques. It's in your hands, it's in your arms, it's already there. You've done it enough times that you can just do it physically without you're almost like bypassing the brain, right? And so your body just does it without you having to command it anymore. So it takes a certain level of practice before you can get to that point where you can just pick up a handpan and just play meditatively. So I want to explore that a little bit and show you some examples on the handpan and on the Rav drum as well. I really love the Rav and stainless steel handpans for meditative playing, because you can play slowly and it really fills the space. It's got all that sustain and it's really warm. So that's why I'm choosing these instruments to demonstrate with today. So we'll start with the stainless steel handpan, which is in my case a Meridian. So this is an F-low Pygmy. What I love about it is these notes are the same. So again, it really kind of encourages that repetition and that like almost cyclical playing. Things are happening over and over and over. So if I wanted to play meditatively, then first I'm aiming for relaxation. I want to play in a way that relaxes me and relaxes my body. So I'm just playing the same thing over and over. And if you were doing this for like a yoga class or a meditation session for other people listening, this is still enough. It doesn't have to be super interesting, it doesn't have to be memorable. The key is to create something that is soothing and relaxing, not something that has a melody or a hook that people will end up consciously listening to and being aware of, because that is how you end up out of that meditative state. It shouldn't draw too much attention to itself. But you can really express just with these 4 notes. And I'm playing one note after the other in the scale rather than jumping around. I'm not putting any surprises in there, I'm not doing anything fancy, because if I were to suddenly If I were to suddenly jump and do something really interesting and exciting, it's great, it sounds great, but for this purpose, doing that would pull you out of that really relaxed space and suddenly make you listen and tune in and think, oh, what was that? It kind of pulls you out of that a little bit. So that's not the goal here, that's not what I'm trying to do. What I am trying to do is create that really nice, calm kind of bubble of sound. You can make small jumps, but I'm repeating. As well, that when I start to repeat things, the way that my arms move just feels really nice. Just feels good doing, you know, these kind of circular patterns and motions, and just that is like a healing, quite a therapeutic feel in itself. It just feels really, really good and really relaxing. And again, it's getting me in my body. I'm not thinking too much about what I'm playing, because for where I'm at, it's really easy. And so I'm able to just relax into it. I don't have to think about it too much, but I can observe it and I can listen to it and I can really tune into those sounds and really kind of get a feel for how my touch is reacting with the handpan and how the handpan is reacting with my touch, and change all those tiny little details, change my dynamics a little bit, move with my breath, and play in a way that is responsive, that is reactive, that is intuitive, rather than thinking technically about what it is that I want to achieve. So that's with the stainless steel. With the Rav then, I know a lot of you watching have Rav drums. Exactly the same thing, I guess. I'll just show you a different example. Again, repetition, I'm moving up, I'm moving down, I'm moving up, I'm moving down, I'm just mimicking the breath, and I am playing in time with my own breathing. I'm not making too many big jumps in the scale, I'm playing everything one note after the other. Now that doesn't have to be like a firm, hard rule, it's just something that I found works really, really nicely. And most importantly, I'm playing really gently. And again, I'm being aware of the space and the sounds. I can hear other sounds in the house at the moment, and I'm just being aware of that. I'm not letting that kind of, interrupt my flow. I'm not feeling, oh, I can hear any of these noises, it's ruining my recording. Like, it's fine, it doesn't matter, it just is. And that's the context that I'm making this music in, and that's great. That's awesome. Isn't it amazing how, we create and we interact with our surroundings, and it's all just happening together, and life is connected, So, gentle playing, repetitive playing, something that comes easily so that you don't have to think about it too much, so that your hands don't get stuck and pause too much. And to get to that point, repetition, practice as well, and just keep playing and playing and playing and playing and playing and playing until your body gets used to it, because it will eventually. So that's my take on playing meditatively. Repetition, relaxation, something nice and easy, something that doesn't have any surprises. Play it quietly, play it slowly, play it emotively, play it not intentionally, but it's not really the word I'm going for, but play it in a way that is, play it with awareness. Play it with awareness of your surroundings, of how your handpan is reacting to the way that you touch. If there's other people in the room, you know, awareness of that energy. You know, if I know a lot of people play for yoga sessions, if people are doing whatever different pose and the vibe is changing, you know, move with that, be aware of that, but be playing in such a way that you can do that without even having to have too much thought, because then you as well can be in that meditative state. So yeah, that is playing for meditation. Have fun meditating and relaxing and using this instrument as a tool for healing and for therapy, for yourself more than anything. It's definitely been an incredible instrument for me in my journey to self-healing, so I would love to share that with as many people as possible. It's not just about looking cool and playing cool things, it's about expression and meditation and relaxation and yeah, therapy, definitely. So less rambling, more doing, more playing, have fun. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.